In the last year, at Wyze, we've had a goal to move from a camera company to a smart home company. We've launched motion sensors, contact sensors, bulbs, and plugs. The next thing on our list has been a lock.
A smart lock is on a whole different level. It literally controls who comes in and out of your house. You have to have the best of the best. There's no margin of error. But there was one problem.
We didn't know anything about smart locks. All right, Mike, what is in the briefcase?
Oh, this is not Wyze Lock, but it is one of the fanciest smart locks in the world.
It's massive.
Yeah, it is the Rolls-Royce of smart locks. It has a fully digital screen. You can enter passcodes with emojis. It is, at the risk of offending somebody, over-engineered and over-designed.
So why do we have this big fancy lock in our office here at Wyze? Let us explain. We wanted to find a better way to build a Wyze lock.
As you know, our goal is to build a smart home ecosystem. So we need to build a lot of products. To do that, we have to find partners. Our product partners exactly know how in that specific area. We want to find partners who share the same value proposition.
We landed a meeting with one of the world's largest smart lock manufacturers. They make tons of locks and had a subsidiary called Lock-In who was interested in working with us. But there was one problem. They make really, really expensive locks.
Back to this massive lock.
This lock right here costs over $1,000.
$1,000.
It's pretty, but who wants to spend that much money on a smart lock? Do you need rose gold smart lock? Do you need that? We gave them our best sales pitch, which is basically that there's a huge market that's untapped for smart locks because they're expensive, confusing, or hard to set up. And Wyze, with our focus on making things easy to use and making them accessible for everybody, is the best company to get a smart lock in every US home. And to our surprise, they said,
yes.
So this is Barry and Ichi from Lock-In. And I remember the first day that we met, we started from such different perspectives.
We really don't enter into this price range, but we believe in Wyze mission and we want to be part of this.
We are so excited to work with Wyze and build the best lock possible.
So today is kind of a big day. This is our kind of go or no-go day.
A year's worth of work right here. Let's put it to the test.
Let's do this.
You're gonna have to get buckled.
Fair enough.
So with Lock-In on board, we got started. And the first step was to define what type of smart lock we wanted to build together.
If just like this, I'm wondering.
If we have a miss.
Yeah, maybe we have missed something.
Yeah, that's a good one. We tried to think about everything from the user's point of view. What were the pain points and how could we solve them? How could we be different from what's already out there? If not many people are using auto unlock, then we're not making it as easy as possible. We focused on the things that mattered, things like ease of use, ease of installation, focusing on simplifying the coming home experience so auto unlock just magically works as you approach your front door. My dog Zoe and I testing auto unlock. It unlocked? It unlocked! But you really? It just opened. Hey, that's awesome. And so apparently it worked. Or if you don't have your phone on you, enter your code to the keypad and get in without a phone or key. From the very beginning, we knew that we wanted Wyze Lock to be made of metal. It was the better experience for the front door. It's also more of a security device than many of the other products we've made before. So having a more robust and solid structure was really important for this product. Today, we received our first sample. You can see, so it's a retrofit. Still have my normal lock from the outside, and then just replace the inside deadbolt. We decided that it was important to know the position of the door. Was it open or closed? If the door is closed, then it should auto lock. A couple ways that we could have done that would be to try to integrate with Wyze Sense. The downside of that is it requires you to have two different types of devices on your front door, a lock and a sensor. That seemed unnecessary to us. We challenged our engineers to build the sensor into the lock itself.
So Mike and his team have been working on the lock, testing it like crazy. A bunch of our users have been helping them. They have groups set up where they're testing the lock. All the problems seem to have been figured out. So right now we're going to my house. We're gonna put the lock on my door as if I'm a brand new Wyze customer, and we're just gonna test everything one last time to make sure it all works flawlessly before we ship it off to all of you. This is my front door. Got a Wyze cam right there.
You can put a time lapse, see how long this takes.
Not supposed to be outdoor, but I use it on my porch.
You think he can do this by himself? I bet so.
It looks really cool.
We have the lock itself, batteries included. We have the gateway, and then we have the plate and the adapters. And I just need a screwdriver, and we're good to go.
That, hey, you tried to lock it.
That is so cool. You made this?
Time the door opens and closes 4 times, and if it...
I'm gonna walk up. I just heard it. I just heard it. Woo! Mike, it's perfect.
It works! A ton of work went into that, and I think we have a pretty good looking lock at the end of it. Building a product takes a lot of time and effort, and it really makes a huge difference if you enjoy the people that you work with. One of the first prototypes that I ever took home, and let's just say I had a couple bugs, so I called these guys at I think like 9 or 10 p.m. my time. I was wearing basically my pajamas, and they were like, well, let us see the lock, turn the video camera on. Yeah. And so that was one of the first moments where I was like, okay, like we're gonna get really close now. We've had the opportunity to have tons of time hanging out during work and outside of work. It's taken multiple trips back and forth to our offices, more dinners and meetings than I would ever want to even remember. He's even wearing Wyze swag now. Are you wearing the Wyze socks also?
Yeah, just like this.
Yeah.
Hello.
The best product comes from teams that enjoy spending time together, and I feel like that's something really special that we got with this project.
Yeah, during this project, we have become more than like partners. We very appreciate of the hard working and also dedication to the customer.
Wyze Lock is a simple product that has a ton of complexity inside of it. It makes coming home super easy. It simplifies access control to your house, gives you the full history of who's coming and going. All of that is built into this tiny little device that's so easy to install on your door. No other sensors needed, no wiring, just 4 AA batteries, 2 screws, and you're done. It works in the Wyze app. It's a great addition to the Wyze ecosystem, and it's a huge step forward for Wyze. We hope you love it.